registration timetable opens about a week before registration. Its purpose is to outline a variety of things you need to know about your class options before it's time to choose one. First, you will need to log on to MyUTK, which I have already done here. Next, you will select My Resources at the top left of your screen and select Add Drop Classes. From here, you will select Browse Classes. You will usually be using the timetable to find out more information about the class you need to take and the options available to you during the upcoming term. Your options can differ in many ways, including meeting time, meeting location, teaching style, and more. For today's example, I want to look at my options for Biology 101. Now that we've clicked Browse Classes, we will select the term, in this case, Fall 2024, and click Continue. Under Subject, we will type in Biology and select it from the dropdown. Then, for course number, we will type 101. Given this information, the timetable can generate all of your options for the class. But if you click Advanced Search at the bottom right, it will open qualifiers that you can select from to sort through the timetable if you choose to do so. There are several things you can filter for in Advanced Search. You can use it to look for a class in a specific building with a certain instructional method, or filter for meeting times and days. Since we're not looking for something specific today, we'll just click Search. When picking a class, it's important to use the timetable to learn everything you need to know about your section options for the class. On this page, we can see the instructor for the class, the meeting times, the status of the class, the schedule type, and attributes. This page serves as a brief preview of your options, so you can then access the timetable to view specific information. You'll do this by clicking the hyperlink under the title column with the full class name, so in this case, Introduction to Biology, Cells, Genetics, and Physiology. I'm going to click on this section to see what information I can find. After I click the class title, the timetable will open up an expanded version of some of the basic class details. The most helpful sections on this page are the Course Description tab, Instructor Meeting Times tab, the Restrictions tab, and the Attributes tab. When I click Course Description, I will find a summary of what the class will cover. Sometimes you will have multiple class options to satisfy a requirement, and using the description can help you compare and see which content you will find more interesting. Clicking the Instructor Meeting Times tab is a little more complicated. If this section shows more than one block of time each week stacked on top of each other, the course is most likely a science or math course. Looking at the type below the time will indicate what the times mean. Typically, one of the times will be the lecture, and the other is either an exam time, discussion time, or lab time. You have to hold these times on your schedule even if the exam is not every week. The university will not allow you to schedule anything over these times. In our example, you can see that the type shows this is a lab and it is held every Thursday from 9:10 a.m. to 11:10 a.m. This time is labeled with the type lecture. It is every Tuesday and Thursday from 12:55 p.m. to 2:10 p.m. This tab will also show you where the lecture and lab meet, which is helpful when you're making your schedule and need to decide how much time to allow for travel between buildings. Sometimes the location will show up as online and flexible. This means you are looking at a virtual class. Furthermore, if the meeting time is shown as 1 minute AM to 2 minutes AM, this means the course is asynchronous. When you click on the Restrictions tab here, there are a few possibilities. Sometimes certain classes may require approval from a professor or department head. This can be a simple process, but you may need to be a part of a specific learning community. If this is the case and you are not in that learning community, you may need to choose another section. If this is not possible, we recommend you consult your advisor or visit our office hours to meet with an Advising Initiatives representative to understand the restriction. Lastly, we want to look at attributes. This section is pretty simple. Most of the time you will see a VC or GE here. This stands for VolCore or Gen Ed. These attributes will help you understand the requirements you will fulfill by taking this class. Now that you have a better understanding of Advanced Search and the timetable, you'll be able to use these tools to pick your classes during your next registration period. We hope this video is helpful, and if you have any further questions about these tools, please email us at academicadvising@utk.edu to meet with an Advising Initiatives representative or check with your advisor.